How we doing, everybody? Thanks for clicking on this video. My name's Andy. This is Drag the Lake Reactions and Reviews. If you like this channel, hit the subscribe button. I review a bunch of videos every week. But if you want to see long-form content, check out the main channel down below. You get full album reviews. You get full live streams. You get me and my buddy Pat just talking and saying some bad words. Also, if you really like the content and you want to be a part of the content, you can go to the link down below, buy me a coffee, hit me with a 5-spot. I'll react and review to whatever you fucking want, within reason. So, yes, hit that up if you want to be a part of it. Anyway, let's check this out. I'm excited. One of my favorite bands, top 5, I think. Like, out of all of them, 100% top 10. Pretty sure they're top 5. I'd have to really think about it because there's a lot of bands up there. But yeah, if they're not in the top 5, it's 6 or 7. You know, it's right there. I love the Menzingers. I've shouted their praise. Is that the expression? I've praised them. I just love them so much. I've talked about them before. They're the perfect punk band for your 30s. You know, because there's a lot of punk bands that are, you know, like that punk thing that we all think of, you know, when people talk about punk rock and you think of like the Sex Pistols or the Ramones and spiky hair and tight pants and all that, that shit rules. But that's some 20-year-old shit. That, you know, we've all seen enough of those bands grow up, and once you hit like 30, you're just like, that's not hitting the same. It's just different. But there was always never like, excuse me. There was always never like a good way to sort of still be kind of punk, but like segue into a 30-something type of punk existence. That was always like awkward and weird, and there was never nothing good. And then the Menzingers came along, and they're like, we solved that, dude. This is what it fucking sounds like. You know, you don't got to go full Bruce Springsteen. You'd still be kind of punk rock, but you can have a more adult, mature sound. And that's what they got, and that's why I always loved them. I remember, because I came across them, I want to say in my like late 20s, like 28, 20. That's right. I remember, because I remember going to see them because my wife got them for my birthday, and it was probably like around it was after my like 30th or 31st birthday, and I had already been listening to them pretty hardcore. And I remember being at the concert, and there's that one lyric where, what do they say? What are we gonna do now? Our 20s are over, or whatever the fuck it is. They have this one lyric about like, holy shit, I'm fucking 30, and I'm not ready for that. I'm still in my dumbass 20-year-old brain, but I have to be a fucking 30-year-old. Like 30's where you got to start being like, oh, I definitely have to be more I should have been proactive in my 20s, but I definitely got to be more proactive. But they like all their songs sort of lend them like they go, we get it, and they kind of sing about those insecurities and those problems you worry about, that like, you know, you may not be the most mature person in the world, and you don't really want to let that go. Like, that's a part of me where I'm like, I like that part of me. But also, if I keep all of it, I'm an embarrassing person, and I'm not going to live long, and I'm going to have a shitty adulthood. They sort of have, all their songs kind of address these real world concerns. And also, he talks about drinking too much a lot, which is also another one of my concerns. And I go, I relate to that because I also drink too much. Anyway, I love the Menzingers, so let's check this out. This is Gone West. This came out today.
Take what you can.
Oh shit. Damn, real cock tease on the fucking on the end of that song. These are all the Peeling Flesh songs. Where was the fucking where's the oh here it is. Yeah, dude. Real fucking cock tease on the end of that song. Good stuff. Real good stuff. Definitely I get why. So I double checked, this is gonna be on the deluxe edition of their last album. And this does sound like all right, this is the extra song they left off the album. Definitely not the biggest Menzingers song that hits you in the face right when you hear it, but still just like a good song. This is one. So the Menzingers have two types of songs. They have one that's really kind of like in your face that hits you right out of the gate. And then they have another one that it kind of like bleeds, it kind of blends in with the rest of their stuff, but then around the 10th or 15th or 20th time you hear it, just something about it. You hear a line you haven't heard before, you haven't noticed before, you hear a guitar part that just kind of hits you in a special way. You were having a special moment while listening to the song, and it just connects that, and it just changes itself for the rest of the time you're hearing this music. This is a song that's going to probably build on me with time, because I've had those with a lot of them. They have a lot of like subtle songs that aren't really in your face. That's why I always kind of like the Menzingers. Like I said, they have a bunch of songs that right out of the gate, like the first song, the fuck was it? It's the one, it's got a long title. I forget what the fucking title is. That one hits you right in the face right out of the get-go, and you're like, oh shit, and you get in it. But this one, it's nice, it's subtle, it's a slow build. It doesn't demand too much from you. Just, hey man, could we just be the background of your day? And I also like the production on it, because I always love listening to the drums on the Menzingers. It's never overly complicated, but what I love so much about their drummer, and he did this on this song, he never plays anything overly complicated, but he plays the exact right thing that should be played for every song. You just hear it and you go, this is perfect. He's never there's some drummers that when they play, you can hear them begging for attention. He's never doing that. He's going, what's my job here? Let me do my job. And he always excels at it. So, yeah, man. Like I said, not the most in-your-face Menzinger song. Not the most, it's not a real shot out of the cannon type of song, but it's a lovely, pleasant song, and it felt nice. The past, however long that song was, the 3 minutes we listened to it, it was a much nicer part of my day. So thank you. All right. I love you all. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Subscribe. Do all the shit. Until next time, be nice. And, do great things. I love you. Bye-bye.